Welcome everyone to another video. I'm here with Mark, who has programmed in Scratch. Was this a remix or was this one you started from the
This
beginning?
one, the idea was based off of something someone else did, but this was not a remix. I did this all by myself.
Wow, yeah, that's a tremendous amount of code here to describe. It's a little life simulator. It's sort of like a Sims where you've got a person that they have to eat food and they have to earn money and they have to have clothing to protect them from the weather, and get enough rest. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Can you show
Although there
us?
isn't really weather. You should implement that though at some point.
Wasn't that the seasons?
Well, you have to have certain clothes to change the temperature, which is mostly based on season.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so give us a little demo of how it plays, and then we'll talk just briefly about the code.
It's fairly simple to play it. So you can choose either one of those. You choose one of these.
So this is a job.
Yes.
And this is your doing your coding by typing. Is this Python?
Yep, Python. TV here is just evil. Okay, so
now you've got some money. You have to get what? Some food and some clothes.
Currently it is summer, so t-shirt, and then long sleeve shirt, and then I'm gonna go.
So this is driving a car. This is another job. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
So you have to go around the lot, make laps, and see your money indicator shows
up
that
here.
you're rolling in the money. So now you've got to go shopping again. It's like your hunger is rising, and your sleepiness and your thirst.
F. Oh, there we go. Thirst there. I think if you get to 20 thirst, you have issues.
You're at 20 hunger. Is that a problem?
Not for a while.
So you're on the bed. I see your sleepiness is disappearing. You just have to hang out on the bed.
You just have to be in your room. And
temperature is 37 in your room? Wow.
40 in your room. 43.
It's getting warmer. You must be under the blanket. 43. That's like... That's colder than I like my house.
I'd like water, which actually costs the least, because it is the hardest to deal with. It is...
And I guess you don't really care about the hunger thing that's mounting. 26, 27 hunger, whatever. What's the most cost-effective food to buy?
So apple is actually the best one to buy. It reduces your hunger more than it costs.
Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense.
I did healthier ones.
An apple a day keeps the hunger away.
I did healthier ones to be,
all right.
like better.
Now you're almost out of.
Oh boy.
Almost out of money. Hovering at 2 money.
Okay.
Wait, what does that do?
It moves the stuff in your bag around.
Oh.
33 degrees
so
in the store.
Now it's winter, I just saw that pop up.
Okay.
So do you have to put on some winter clothes so you don't die?
Yes. I used to only have circus.
Circus was just jump up and down for money. Is that right?
Well, then I implemented juggling there. Yeah.
There you go. You're rolling in the dough. People need drivers when the temperature is 24 degrees. All right. So that's a pretty good idea. What happens? Just show us when you die. What happens
Okay.
if we?
Okay. Check. We're gonna go to the shop and buy a T-shirt. We're going to die of temperature.
We're gonna wear the T-shirt in the winter.
Yep.
It's still like 50 degrees though, even though that winter thing came up.
Yeah. It waits so that you can actually have a chance to survive.
Oh, I won't be here much longer.
You froze. That's
There
what the
we
text
go.
is supposed to say here.
And it rotates it to indicate that he's now dead.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a lot of like complicated stuff. I mean, some of the ideas pretty simple, but you did all of that pretty much on your own. Can you tell me what was the hardest part to try and figure out?
I don't know why, but for some reason this wouldn't work. I don't know why. Although I guess that wasn't an issue. I guess it was more like I don't know what. But then I did the exact same thing and it fixed it. I don't.
Just kind of a finicky thing for determining when different things are clicked.
So down here, originally I only had Cheetos, apples, and Cheetos, apples, and oranges.
All the food groups that you could possibly need. No bacon? No burger?
Nope. Sorry, Scratch doesn't have that. I'm not good at art, so,
so
most of this was drawn in Scratch. Was like originally in this.
Oh, already in Scratch, so you could just reuse the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty good.
So I think something that I don't understand why other people don't do. They use like 7 different sprites, all to successfully have 3 different buttons. When you can just do, so you do when the sprite clicked, which starts a script when it's clicked. And then you have your other, and then you access the mouse X for however many buttons you have -1. And then you say it's like more than this and less than this, then you can do this.
So you have a clickable region for a single sprite. Is that kind of the idea?
Yes. So currently E does nothing.
Because you're dead?
Because I'm dead. And even if it did do something, you wouldn't be able to notice a change because the script, the lists and stuff that show that aren't shown there.
Pretty good.
All
right. Is there one more thing you want to talk about? I think we have time for you to talk about just one more thing.
This button. These buttons. So the buttons here, to zoom in, we will go to costumes. So I just have one sprite, as usual, for several different buttons. So, I know one issue. So sometimes I would just end up clicking over here, just clicking here, and it would activate the home button. Or here, activating the TV button. It wasn't supposed to do that. That was my biggest challenge.
But then you got the issues.
So then I got the
You just
issue
had to-
fixed by accessing the mouse. Why?
to make sure that it was.
Now, every time you click it, even if you're clicking on the same thing, it changes your sleepiness by 1 to make it like you're traveling, and you got slightly sleepier. So, don't get to 19 while you're not in your home. Because otherwise, you die.
You'll die of exhaustion. All right. Well, thank you, Mark. We appreciate you showing that to us, and hopefully that was helpful to anybody looking to learn something new about Scratch development.